right, second segment. Again, like I told you all, it's about those those lovers, not the relationships. Okay, these are your actual relationships. So question number 1, and I got this from a dear friend. X1 to the next one. You see your ex out with someone new within a week. What do you do?
Stun on.
What does that mean? Expound.
Oh, stun on?
Yeah.
Oh, you better listen to that.
Can y'all hear her?
No.
Come on, to the mic.
Oh, I'm sorry. You stun on. Like, okay, you gonna do me for this? All right then.
Oh, okay. Jhane?
Okay.
Okay.
Currently queening.
This is my question.
Yeah, so I'm currently queening right now. So actually, I've actually been in this situation. Except I got cheated on. So, but I am okay. So what my thing is, I would stunt on them, but but do it in a way to where it's building myself. So I'm worrying about me. Doing me, and you hopped on to the next, but you worrying about them, you can't even worry about yourself. So that means you still getting out of a relationship that you was with me, but you bagging that up and taking that on with you to the next person. So you're bound to crash. So I'm worried about me. I'm doing me. So that's all I can do.
Me personally, I'll walk straight up to you. Hey, how you doing?
We were together last week.
Absolutely. So, which kind of makes me think, within a week, that means you were already stepping.
Right.
You were already stepping.
You know why? That's why.
In a week.
Just like Mathieu was saying, he was building, or he or she was building their new nest.
Wow, yeah.
While they were still with you in another part of the city.
That's not true.
Exactly.
That cannot be true all the time.
Oh.
Most of the time.
I mean, some people can't be like that.
Hold on. How would you do that? Well, I personally think that, I mean,
7 days, a week.
it's tricky because you don't know if you like somebody without going on a date, like dating. That's what dating is.
I mean, okay, so maybe let me expound on the question. They booed up. In a week.
No. First of all, what's defining booed up? Like, let's say
In a relationship.
Like, not necessarily a relationship, but they booed, like they booed. They like interlock. There's no dating. They look like they are a couple.
At the end of the day, I would just ultimately say is don't look too far into it, maybe because why does it matter? I mean,
Well, Aquarius said
I think it would matter to me because
like a lot of times, I understand, but still.
No, we're not going there. No, it lets me know where we actually stood in our relationship.
But I guess
it's like an exclamation point or a period.
How long were you together?
But hold on, pause. Their way of getting over you, their way of I understand they have feelings for you, and their way of getting over their feelings is by getting to somebody else, by making them like somebody else.
That they just can't be alone. They still have feelings for the other person, but they have to have somebody to take their mind.
That's messy.
Because now all of your emotions are combined. You
That's I'm guilty of this because
I know.
I'm gonna go with this. I'm an Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius.
That explains it.
You know,
That's a camera.
me personally, if I get into a situation shift. Sometimes you get in situationships. You might be in a relationship.
#situationship.
And you're with the person and you close and everything, blah blah. Something breaks. You care about the person. They might hurt your feelings really bad, and you want to hurry up and get over it. So you might have a friend or something that you knew, or they might have been scoping you out the whole time. Wait. So you got this other person and they treat you nice. They're like, oh, I feel so bad for you. You end up, out in that type of situation. You just see your ex and you're like, oh, you got this person right here trying to make you feel better. But to your ex, it looks like something more intimate than that. Now, I've been in that situation, so I
Where
can
you
say
have been
In a week.
In a week, I wouldn't say in a week. Yeah, probably about 4 days. That's not.
I'm pretty sure that happened.
You got the light skin card? Yay, dark skin. Yay, dark skin people. Dark skin loyal.
You never gotten out of a relationship, and I'm saying this is happening because it's not happening. On TV, you've never gotten out of a relationship, or you've seen somebody get out of a relationship, and that same night they're hooking up with somebody else, or the next night they're hooking up with somebody else.
But a hookup is different than being
Who's to say? Hold on. Just because you just happen to that's what I want to say, Kevin, is that you just happen to see us out at Five Guys. I mean, we out.
But if you're hooking up, you're not going to be at Five Guys. You're going to be in the bed somewhere.
On the way to the bed, we have to stop Five Guys.
One more thing.
I would say in that moment, I was immature because I did not see the relationship all the way through and did not take care of the loose ends. And it puts you in a situation where you don't trust the next person because you still have feelings for the prior person.
Hashtag loose ends. I got some comments and the audience is like, read them. Zakari said, let them enjoy their life. Next. Harry said, you shouldn't care. Y'all not together anymore. Corey said, I don't have exes. Chris Michael said, you cannot allow yourself to fall into the trap of stunting on it when you're not ready in order to make the ex jealous. Plus, you might end up hurting someone else because you're hurt. That is very, very, very hurt. Hurt people. Absolutely. I got a hello from the audience. Zakari said, just like the Frozen song, let it go, let it go. But I think what Aquarius said is that you have to. Aquarius minus his name. It's his tag. So I think what he said about loose ends, or you have to finish that chapter in your life. You have to put an end to it before you can move on. And I just think 4 days is a short amount of time to actually completely end something with someone else. Granted, even if you were with them for 3 weeks, your mind, body, or if you were intimate with that person, but you're when you like someone, I would say even when you're like crushing on someone, every little thing they do, you think about it. You know what I'm saying? It could be their smell, it could be how the things they say, it could be that intimate touch. Oh my God, he touched me. You know what I mean? Like every little thing you're concentrating on. So when that absolutely openness. So when that breaks, and 4 days later, I think that's a little bit short of a time to be over someone completely.
Some people be over completely.
Right.
You say you just want something to do, you want to feel that comfort.
But I feel like people leave you okay. So if you've been with somebody for like a year and some change, something like that, you know, they could have been leaving you before they actually left, or before you actually left. So
let's give a hand for our Thank you very much. No, what's the song? The Lil Wayne song? Anywho, yeah.
So yeah, but I was saying that the person, like, if you've been in a relationship or something like that, and they just leave you and be with the next person, they could have been leaving you before they actually left.
And that's what I'm saying. They were weak. They were already interested in someone else. But let's get to these comments, people. Corey said people be going back to the buffet line with food still on their plate. Hello? You better talk about it. Corey's in the audience. Harry, who's also in the audience, said it all depends on the feelings that person had. Sometimes the feelings are gone before the relationship ends. Very true. That means you're holding on to what? Nothing. Shoestrings. Let it go. Yolanda said, yikes. All right. So we're going to move on to our second question, which is a little bit of a segue, a little bit. Is your friend's ex off limits?
Yes.
That's the code.
I heard no.
I'm not going to hang on my friend and make my ex.
I got something.
All right, ladies.
No.
Ladies first.
Okay. All right. So X. Yes, I would say. But if they were talking,
Well,
if they haven't gotten into anything, if the train ain't leave the station, it's not off limits. I don't see it. If the train ain't leave the station, the train is still there, but the train be waiting. So
this question.
I'm riding on that train.
This
So,
But in your mind, how can you sit around and have a guy that like your friend that's like, oh, don't you looking at her because you like her first? And stuff like that.
But then let me ask you, if I may interject, if I may ask Jhane a question. But my thing is, if you are friends, and say you're girlfriends or whatever, and I'm talking to this guy, right? And the train never left the station, I guess you're meaning intimacy. But we were talking, so obviously there was some attraction there. But my thing is, I'm almost assuming or guessing that there had to be some type of girl talk about that guy. So wait a minute, let me finish. So if I'm dating Joe Blow. I'm like, Jhane, yo, Joe Blow, he this, Joe Blow there. Oh, he this, he blah, blah. And of course they tell us women not to talk about who we dating with our girlfriends because they'll boom and steal them. But then that means you're not really my friend if you're going to steal them.
It's not stealing.
But again, I'm almost assuming if you're friends, then you had some type of conversation about Joe Blow.
Yes. What I want to say is, what I want to say was, this question, I feel like you have to turn around and ask yourself, how would you feel? That if you know, you were dating them, or you know, it's vice versa. You know, they came, like, how you get what I'm trying to say? Like, how would you feel? Pause. It doesn't matter.
Well, let's rewind. Let's rewind. We gotta rewind first. What is the definition of talking, and what is the definition of dating?
Guess what I'm about to say? It don't matter. If I'm telling you, listen, homie, we talking, or anything outside of that's not friend. If I tell you anything outside of that's not friend, oh yeah, we just friends. If it ain't given, oh we just friends, you know.
No, personally, I wouldn't have a problem. I mean, I probably wouldn't have a problem with it. I feel
So
like
here's my question.
So if you were together, no, you and Chris were together, and me and Chris were home, and me and Chris be talking all the time about how y'all was together, y'all relationship, y'all broke up. It was a bad breakup, and then I started pursuing you behind Chris, but I'm still cool with Chris.
I'm sorry. I'm not with him.
But how would you think
because
that would look?
I feel like that's a different experience. You're a different person.
How would you think that would look to Chris?
I mean, yeah.
That would
What
look
if y'all talking about it?
That would look pretty
Okay,
bad.
so
But you asked questions.
Okay, now listen, that's why I'm
You can go with Chris and
That's
talk
what I'm
about
saying.
it. We're not-
So if you go to that person, and you
talk
say,
me all you want.
no,
No.
okay, no,
That's you.
but listen, but that's you. Yeah, and if you go to that person and that person gives you the okay, yeah, we never really got nowhere with it. So, yeah, I mean, I want the best for you. If that's going to make you happy, go ahead.
Yeah.
That's how I am.
Well,
I'm not, you know, I mean, if you go
Yeah,
to
we're still underlining that it's not going anywhere. Y'all had a relationship for 3 years. Get into that. Y'all in a relationship.
Not even that. Oh. Let me interject here. I got some comments, and the audience is like, I got some comments. Okay, I have some comments. Jhane said absolutely. Corey said, I won't get in the way of anyone being in love, and I'm glad my friends feel the same. Jhane also said, nobody wants what your friend already had. I want to be the only one that knows you. Miss Jackie said, boundaries. Takari said, man, that's horrible. Your friend's ex is off limits. You messing up relationships all the way around. Now, I would say, I would say even for me, right? Now say this situation has happened to me multiple times, which is a little sad to say. But not being transparent, okay? So I've had a friend, a guy friend, that I'm like totally crushing on, but then he thinks we're friends, and then he's like, what's up with your homegirl? And of course, that situation, I'm like, okay, you know, whatever. But if I had that conversation And this is going on Greenleaf, if y'all didn't know, between the cousins. This exact situation is going on right now with the two cousins.
It's a little
It's the crush. It's the crush. She totally knew her cousin had a crush on the same guy. She completely knew that. You know, you understand what I'm saying? So I think again, going off what Jhane was saying, with levels. If it's a crush, if it's talking, if it's dating, and it comes always back to communication. If your friend says go for it, go for it. Go for it. Then that's what it is. But some friends, and I think you should, if you are friends, you should have that respect to talk to them and say, hey, y'all done, right? Y'all done, y'all squashed. Can I give it a try? If they say no, then they say no. My audience is telling me, look at this comment.
My question is, all right, so
wait a minute, hold on, let me get this comment real quick.
my friend and be like, yo, I want that. Understand, how?
It comes down to communication. If you go to Chris and say, Chris, you and
oh, I'm sorry.
I didn't mean to hit him. This is my little brother. Oh Jesus, I lost my train. So if you with Chris, y'all done. I'm interested in Jhane, and but you have to leave it up to Chris and see.
Well, this all the argument with it. I was trying to say my personal situation I had. I said when I was younger, it was this random place. Me and my girlfriend had just broken up. It was me, her friend, my girlfriend, my best friend. So we had just broken up. We're outside. I'm saying bye. I turn around 2 steps away. My best friend steps up to my girlfriend. Thanks. And he's like, trying to talk to her. He's like, I'm like, is this different?
How's that different?
He been scoping.
But he was, but I didn't know that.
But if this is
But they done.
I'm going to say, if
But they done.
Yeah, let me go.
I know what I'm saying, going up for what Jhane said. They're done.
Let me say how I felt in the situation. Me personally, in the situation, I felt betrayed.
Yeah.
Why did I feel betrayed? Because we don't know how many loose ends me and that person had.
Right.
Just like we went to talk about loose ends earlier. Now, I still have the feelings for her, and I felt like, it was cold, mess with each other's ex.
Right.
But at the same time, everybody don't come from that mother.
Yeah.
Everybody comes from different areas, so what you may think is inappropriate is not inappropriate to them.
And it comes down to communication. I have some comments I have to get to before I get in trouble. Chris Michael said, where you're grown up and can be adult about things. If it didn't work out with your ex and your friend starts dating them and you're over it, then let them be. It's not your ish to deal with anymore. That just means that person was not your future. Might be a mess for them or maybe not. It's just not your problem anymore. #hello. But I can say on that, Chris, I don't want them to talk to me about them then. I don't know how I would say that.
That's on you.
No, I know, but as my friend, it's like, if we are best friends.
That's growth. You gotta grow.
No,
You gotta grow from that. Yeah, everybody's different, but I feel like if it was a mutual agreement to be like, all right, we done. If it was a mutual agreement, there's no way that you should still be. And then you said I could. So there's no way you should be still.
Well, Dakari said, going off what you just said, sometimes they will say go for it to see how strong your relationship is. And they are testing you. They are testing you.
Don't tell me right. I don't like to test drive. Just give me the call.
Child chicken.
But no, my question off of that is, well, it's kind of a little different. If you see two exes do, do you feel the type of way about that?
No.
You guys are two people that you used to date, and now they're dating.
Oh no. You guys were exes for reasons.
They ain't no best friends.
If they love each other, they love each other.
Y'all not my friends.
You don't have the animosity
That's not
that you
your
would
place.
have if it was somebody
someone that you
Right.
trusted as a
Somebody
friend,
that
a confidant.
But I think again,
First thing, because the only thing that defines makes my relationship different from my best friend and my lover is that we're sexually involved.
but I think at the end of the day, it comes down to, again, what Jhane said, great point, is levels. If you were just crushing, if you were talking, if you were dating, if you were intimate, I think if it had gotten to intimacy, I think I would have a problem.
Yeah, that's what
I think once I've been intimate with this person, and you're my friend, someone who I consider my friend, I think I would be bothered. But I would hope that you would ask me, is this cool? And I would tell you straight up,
You want
I'm
your
not
ex
comfortable
to
with that.
ask you if they can date?
No, my friend.
Okay.
I want my friend.
All right,
If we were intimate, I kind of feel what she's saying. If it was just a talking thing, it didn't work. So why should we throw the fish back, or whatever? But yeah. But I would say if it had gone as far as intimacy, it would be a little bit. Yeah.
Alright, so with the friend thing, let's say for example, you start dating someone.
That's how I see it. Like,
You guys date for like 4 or 5 months or whatever.
Yeah.
And within that time frame, you guys didn't know that you had a mutual friend.
That's
you
different.
used to date.
That's different.
That's different then.
Because nobody knows
Okay.
the situation. Yeah, there's no attachment.
Because in that
Hashtag
situation, I wouldn't
attachment.
care.
All right.
But if I knew, then I would be like.
So we have 5 minutes, everybody, to this second segment. I have one more question, which I just moved my paper. How much should you be expected to change or throw away once you get into a new relationship? And I actually got this question off of 95.9 T.O. Hughley show. I was listening to his show.
Question.
Yes, wait a minute, 1 second. So for an example, a tattoo. So if you have a tattoo with your ex, how much do I need to change? Tattoos, clothing, the situation on the Hughley show, the gentleman had actually bought a suit to wear to a gala, like a 500, whatever, it was a very expensive suit he wore to a gala with this particular female. And when he got into a new relationship, his new girl said, you need to sell that suit.
She ain't got to know where it came from.
Well, he knew. I mean, she knew from pictures and things.
That's too material.
But you got tattoos, you got jewelry, things like that. So, like, how much are you expected to get rid of?
Can I say I had an ex that actually I had my child's father name right here on the back, and he actually paid for me to cover up my taxes.
That's G.
Wow.
That's G right there.
I did it, I was young and I never did it. Yeah.
Because that was granted he'd be your child's father, but he's
No
longer with you. The only communication you have with him is for your child. And now you're in
Can I say one thing? I would say if you, as far as a past relationship, I say leave everything behind except whatever you've learned.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, material things and stuff like that, so it doesn't matter. You get rid of that stuff. Everything else, like, you don't want the baggage, the negativity and all that, but you do want the stuff that you thought you could have brought to the table that you didn't.
But even the material things. But you got to remember there are things that are sentimental.
And that's what I was trying to say.
Which has no value.
It doesn't.
But it can be materialistic things that are sentimental. Which,
But
if
why
women,
is
hold on. But if you,
from past relationship?
wait, no, but hold on. But we also
Because
have
it's
to.
sentimental towards someone that you're no longer with, that you no longer
No, but hold on. So there are things that are materials, be it a card, or be it a photo, or be it whatever, that is sentimental. But if you burn those things or trash those things or throw those things away, then you are erasing your history. And that's what we always try to teach our kids is to know how you gonna go know where how are you gonna grow if you don't know where you came from. You know what I'm saying? So I guess it kind of comes down to, now I'm not saying like, I don't know.
I can't agree.
I don't know.
with you on
I mean, I have my thought that it's not coming across the way I want it to come across.
Okay, so about the whole pictures and cards.
Put them in a box in the top of your closet.
But why?
Because that's my life. That's the chapter in my life.
I have a question. My question is, those things are sentimental from your life, yes, but from what period of your life?
A period.
A relationship period that you are no longer with, that you are trying to go with somebody new. But you're going to continuously be reminded from.
No, it's in a locked box. Which somebody just said.
So you
Lock it up because of that. They may not work out with the next one.
So you're going to look at No, baby girl, you're not ultimately, I think there from the carnival.
Can Andy Iris speak, please?
Oh my God!
I have a question.
Andy wants to speak. Andy Iris, you got the right.
Okay, so I just got out of a situation that involved that. Okay, so what I did was I gave the stuff back because I don't want to be reminded of the love that was there. Okay, the love I had for this person, the love that was spread out. Okay, yes.
But I'm about to did it right now, Chris Michael. LOL, what? Ha ha ha. So I'm supposed to give away or sell my stuff or cover up a tattoo because my new girl mad about it. I guess I'm supposed to sell my children too. And that is the truth. You can't give up your children. But it's sentimental. It's sentimental.
You're comparing someone's life to you is
materialistic. Wait a minute, Ari said, I'm not getting rid of nothing. Takari said, well, keep it locked up because the past is the past. Shanae said, when you store too much, you create a mess. You have to keep your closet clean.
So we're going to let a member from the audience, the celebrity in the building.
Yay, celebrity! You got to come up here. I'm not turning the camera. We got some comments while he's coming up. Shanae said, when you store too much... Oh, she said, I said that. She also said, you got to pay for storage.
Kid,
The first month free.
we got kids play in the building.
I'm more like I'll be sore. But I understand what you're saying, but it sounds like a control issue that the other person has. How could you just come in somebody's life if you say that you want to be with them and you love them, but you got all these conditions? If you're insecure about something, you don't need to be in a relationship.
It's about the fact that
I would say it's deeper than that.
This person that you're trying to build something with has things, sentimental things from their past relationships, regardless of how past they are. It's the fact that if they don't want to give them away, they want to put them in storage. It's the fact that they have the storage. What is storage? Something to hold something until you want to go back to it, until you want to do it again, until you want to continue to fulfill the things that you felt with that thing again. So if you're trying to build something with me, you better not keep it, because that means you are still stuck.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this though. Matthew, let me ask you this though. Okay, now I think, let me ask this question and then we gotta move on. Let me ask this question. Matthew, and to those, and let me ask this question, and to those who are saying that you need to get rid of sentimental things, say that you're not getting rid of sentimental things or these things simply because it was due to this relationship. Wait a minute. But say, for instance, I had never been ice skating. And my boyfriend at the time took me ice skating, and he got my ice skates autographed by Queen Latifah. I'm not getting my, I'm not throwing my ice skates away. My ex got them for me. My ex got it for me.
As long as if the sentiment is towards the Queen Latifah signature, cool, baby. But if it's towards your ex getting it,
my ex got it for me.
And if that's why you're keeping
but
it,
it's always, it isn't. How would you know that's why I'm keeping it?
It's okay. Here's the thing. I will look at.
Who said that? Because you know.
I might say my ex got me this autograph from Queen Latifah, but should you feel some type of way? It's like we're now sitting here and we're judging. We're picking the different items.
I was picking. I'm like, no, that's me.
Let's see what down south got to
You
say.
get that? Hand the big girl like cornbread.
Big girl like corn. You want your cornbread? Child chicken.
But I will look at it this way as far as how you're going to measure what the actual gift is, right? If you feel like it's baggage that's coming, that's different. So that was a gift. I see what you're saying as far as, hey, it has a sentimental value because it was given to you by this individual, but it was something attached to you too, so it's cool to people. But if it's like baggage, so when you're bringing something from the past, meaning like the card, and you got dead flowers that you still something of that nature. So I think you have to kind of look at it as far as like, if you bring that with you into something, does that still bring what you had before into what you got?
So would you say, would you say, if it involves a third party, then it's acceptable?
No.
Now, no, say this. No. Say it doesn't have to be a celebrity, but say I have a card that was drawn specifically for my birthday from my boyfriend.
Yes.
It's a card, but it was specifically drawn for me.
Yes.
I need to give that up?
Yes. Wait.
Oh, you're a person
by an artist. No.
You don't keep that card.
It was made.
All the cards you had on your life. I did. You don't keep that one card.
No. Excuse me. Let me clear it up. My boyfriend got a card made for my birthday.
Okay. If you don't give me a card made for that one, give me a birthday in 20 years.
Let me say that. Let me add the rest of the situation. You said you had a card from your ex, right? Me and you going to the mall. We run into who? Your ex. You still got that card up? I got for you.
He got it made by an artist who put his name on the back of it.
It
may be worth money. It might be a Van Gogh.
Let me finish. Before you defend yourself, the person says that to you, and now he looks at me. Now, put the shoe on the other foot. If I'm with you and I see my ex bought me something that's really near to my heart. She said, do you have that? Do you still have what I gave? And then they look at you.
That's just being shaky.
How would you feel?
But again, that's what makes it. That's what I said.
But now that I say that, if you got rid of that sentiment, would that situation still be valid?
But that's why I said, if it involves a third party, I think there is a difference. If Van Gogh was still alive, and my boyfriend got a card made by Van Gogh, I'm going to keep that card. And my new man needs to understand that this is a Van Gogh.
If
ultimately, ultimately, in our relationship, you cannot pick and choose what can and what can't go. If you're gonna say that you or that you have this has to go, then everything has to go along with it. Hold on. I had a situation in my relationship in high school. He actually, halfway through our relationship, or like maybe a couple months in, he stopped me and was like, "I want you to burn this with me." Like we did this together.
I like that. Ceremonial. Maybe real quick. Dakari said, so we going over your house. You mean me, Brianna? So we're going over your house and it's full of your ex's stuff. Actually, no. I have a room that's pink. No. I have a room that's pink, black, and white. Then I have my bedroom is a little more dark and intimate. My living room is all me. I have a huge poster and it's my face. Another thing, you just know that you're not going to tell if your spouse at that time is going to ask, "Oh, that's nice, so where you get that from?" "Oh, I got that from Pier 1 or damn what." We gotta cut it. Hold on. Wait, we gotta cut it. I know. We gotta cut it.
Something that goes into lying, and now you're lying in your relationship already.
No, not necessarily. That's not Pier 1. The ex.
Alright, let's get South Carolina.
Pier 1.
Let's get South Carolina. Alright, South Carolina. South Carolina.
I know y'all got platinum hits, man, but you know what I'm saying? But no, I think we've had a great discussion, and I think it all boils down to kind of feedback. What is it? It's about communication.
Communication,
so
big C.
If you're coming in together in a relationship and it's hey, you just open up.
Yeah.
This is this, whatever like that. If it's something like that, you don't want to have in a box in the corner, like then go what is this? It's all about
communication. And Chris Michael said that's why when you're in a relationship, he gets paragraphs. That's why when you're in a relationship, you have to be friends and open and honest about things. When you do that, it won't leave room for insecurities. And those things won't matter because you know the truth. People are so hurt that they don't see the bigger picture and end up running great people away. Stop with all that nagging ish and grow up. Aries said, if me and my ex bought all the furniture in my house, I'm not getting rid of my furniture.
Hello.
How is that different? It's furniture. If you had an intimate moment, that's so far.
That piggybacks off that if you say,
I gotta give up my cord, make my video.
first you can buy
You can buy another thing.
for like $200.
It's a bad guy. I'm not giving up my privacy for my skin.
You better go tell us this damn woman. Shut the hell up.
It is different. Those things, those sentimental things that you get on your birthday from your lover or that person at that time. Those that have sentimental meaning, love meaning, such as oh, I love you, stuff like that. Yes, you shouldn't keep on. But if it's materialistic, like I said,
like a watch, a ring.
No.
You want something to change my sheets when you come over?
Change the sheets. Change the hashtag. Change the sheets.
Give that $1.2 million ring back.
Yes.
They don't put a house together.
They're gonna be like, no, I ain't giving that back.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about like
Y'all reaching.
All right.
I'm not buying a house unless
All right. So it seems like this was a very, very, very hot topic, a very hit question with my lovely panel. We are coming down to the end of our hour. It has gone by so fast. I wanted to end with Brinkyboob's brilliant behaviors. So I just want you all real quick, just shake, nod, raise your hand, shoot, or shout hello if this just shout hello if it's ever happened to you. How many of you get a small moment of exhilaration when you take a hot shower and then go to bed on freshly washed sheets? Or how about when you're extremely thirsty and you have that first gulp of water or whatever that beverage is? Yes. How many of you a sniff test, underarms, or breath.
I go through the gate.
Right, come in there, real like, how you doing?
Personal hygiene. That's all good.
Yes, definitely.
Especially if you're in a crowded elevator.
Yeah.
You smell yourself first before anybody else smells.
Yeah, that's true. Loyal friends need to tell you.
I'm starting to smell the odor.
Now this has happened to me, and I actually had this brilliant behavior before I actually mentioned it to my friend. But when you say excuse the mess when people come over to your house, and they're they're like, girl, what mess? And I'm like, my house is ridiculous, and you're like screaming inside because you think it's a pigsty, and you're like, you go upstairs and you scrubbing the floor, and you're like, you know, whatever, and you're like,
You go in the bathroom and spot it.
I can't stand it.
I'm right behind. Like, oh, let me move this out of the way.
Yes. I wanted to let people like at the door. I'll give them a disclaimer.
Yeah.
I'm letting you know now. My house is a mess. They walk in and they go,
What?
I'm sorry. I just have
this particular situation, but I wasn't ready. But I think it worked out.
You been in my car. Great.
Someone's dirty house.
They don't even warn you. You don't even offer one cup of milk.
This is my role. When I had my first apartment, this is my role. I told everyone that you are a guest once in my house. So first time you come over, as a guest, I'm like everything. You are a guest.
But I say this, and I say that I've been saying this for years because I was brought up to always have your house ready for guests, and I try to have it almost in a museum type of setting. I like to have, you know, pictures and show off different things that I've done in my life, my career and things as such. So when I feel like I have things just everywhere, it could be just as simple as my shoes are in the middle of the floor. I'm like, oh my God, my house is a mess. And they're like, okay, girl.
What you say? That's
I know. I probably won't because I'm always like that. Hey, Moncho has lived with me, so he probably understands. Yeah. But anywho, oh my God! And that was probably one of our arguments. Moncho,
straighten up what?
put the blanket. I have storage underneath my futon. Put the blanket underneath the futon so that when people come in, it looks like a couch.
I like to show
I don't want anyone to think that he's sleeping.
I like to show the blanket off. It was a nice blanket, so I threw it across as a throw. It became a throw instead of a blanket across the futon.
No, I wanted it in the storage and the futon.
It's easy.
And
somebody
you
that's
see, you're not
at the futon, they just easily slide the blanket on down and be fine.
But it didn't. It was pink or blue, and my couch is red.
Jesus provided.
It didn't match my
I've been in the same predicament where I was trying to tell someone not to use the towels in the bathroom because they're decor.
That's the Grandma told you better not wash your hands.
Use the towels in the closet.
You better use your
Yes, hello. Or just break something in general. Oh my goodness. Right. So that was Brinky's top 3 brilliant behaviors. And that is it for the season 2 finale of Take a Break with Bri. I would like to thank my panelists, Dominic, Jhane, Aquarius, Trell, as I have him promoted on the flight, but I call him Monty. Jhane, Meyers, Shamyia, and Asiah. And I am Brinkyboobri. I also would love to send a great big thank you to Chris Michael. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hopefully you all had fun, and we'll come back for season 3 in the fall. Thank you to everyone watching and those that will watch. Please follow, like, share, subscribe. Find me everywhere as Brinkyboobri. I am Brianna yet again, aka Brinkyboobri. I will have my Brinkyboobri shirts on sale on Facebook. Please look out for the order form. Again, they are $20, not including the shipping and handling, which is $5. Please join me at the Horseshoe Casino in Baltimore this Thursday, May 11th at 9 o'clock for the 3 days after party and some good old karaoke. Have a wonderful summer, and feel free to catch up on some Take a Break with Bree reruns on YouTube. All right, I took it to the end. Before I go, Maya, can you pass me my pocketbook? I want to give out a little token of thanks to my panel. Just little trinkets, yes. Little trinkets. It is a card, and you better not throw it away. You better not throw my card away.
I will be the first one to throw it away.
Huh?
Be the first one to throw it away.
I'm against you. I need a first one on the show.
You better get rid of it.
Mathieu, thank you so much for being a part of my studio audience. Jhane, thank you so much. And hopefully you all will put these on your key rings. And remember your time. Sincere Green, Aquarius Mind, thank you so much. Dramatic Say, thank you so much. Shamyia, thank you so much, dear. I appreciate it. My girl from down under, thank you. Dirty South. Monty, my little brother, thank you so much. And if I can have Chris Michael, if you can come up here for your card.
Oh, give her a hug, too.
Thank you. That's cool. So thank you, everyone. Till next